Hello everyone, welcome to our group project. Today we are going to be reviewing Trader Joe's. This is brought to you by Rebecca, myself Yolanda, Raquel, Sydney, Graciela, and Audrina.
Trader Joe's has successfully built a one of a kind grocery culture that feels very fun and personal for everybody that works and shops there. One of their most obvious cultural artifacts is their nautical theme. Their employees are called crew members, their assistant managers are mates, and the store managers are captains. And everybody wears Hawaiian shirts, and the Hawaiian shirts aren't really just for show. It's not just a uniform. It really represents the idea that they are traders sailing across the culinary seas in search of a unique experience or unique product, that gives their customers a real sense of adventure from the moment that they walk into the store and the entire time that they're shopping. Another big part of Trader Joe's identity is their slogan. Your neighborhood grocery store is their official slogan, even though it is a national chain. But each store is designed and built to feel like a local grocery store, and it's built to feel like there's a strong connection with the community that it's located in. And the managers are given a sense of freedom so that they can really make the store their own with local tastes. They can hire artists to create chalkboard signs and all of that sort of fun stuff and really make the store stand out from other local grocery stores. Finally, I would say that Trader Joe's does have a language of love, you could say. The employees and the managers love to talk about how much they love to work there. And they also like to say that, the customers love shopping there, because it's true. This really shows that that they take the relationships very seriously, and it is a part of the culture of Trader Joe's. And it's not just about selling groceries. They really want to build a genuine connection with the people who shop there and their communities. Aside from their nautical theme, Trader Joe's really has a culture where they don't really take themselves too seriously. They are, very humorous. They are open to growth, and they do have deep connections with their communities. I would say one of the best examples of, their sense of humor and the way that they don't take themselves as seriously is naming their affordable wine $2 Chuck. Really, demonstrates that they, like I said, they don't take themselves too seriously. They have a sense of humor to make the shopping experience very, lighthearted and approachable for everybody. Another important part of their culture is their adoption of the Japanese concept of kaizen, which really means that they're, always open to continuous improvement. They really value and encourage their employees to constantly look for ways to make things better, whether it's small things like product selection or how they interact with their customers. They're always open to how they can be better and how they can do more. Um, when you combine these sort of elements, it really shows who the organization is, as a whole and to their core. They do value a deep connection with their community, their employee, interactions, their sense of humor, their playfulness, and the fact that they're always willing and open to growth. Or, their nautical theme really builds on teamwork. The neighborhood aspect really focuses on strengths to their local ties, and their love centered kind of approach really makes the shopping experience enjoyable for everybody who goes there, and makes them want to come back. They have a really strong culture that creates this really happy workplace and a really happy shopping experience. And it creates really loyal employees and customers alike. And it really helps them thrive in, you know, an industry that's really highly competitive as a grocery store.
Hello, everyone. My name is Yolanda. Trader Joe's is known to be a smaller grocery store. It brings a local, approachable shopping experience. Anytime that you've walked into a Trader Joe's, you will see their floor design. It's informal, it's warm and fun, and it always brings a laid back culture. It is designed to have its quirkiness. It has bright signs and a relaxed environment. However, that environment is concealing a tightly run day to day operations. All of its products that you'll find on there are displayed in front of the customer at eye level without clutter to draw the customers in. Nothing is overwhelming, everything is clear and neatly put. Everything is always stocked, and anytime that you go into Trader Joe's, you will find a great experience as a shopper. Now, let's get to the fun stories. Here's some stories, legends, and myths about Trader Joe's. One of them, and the first one that we'll always start with, is the secret sauce. Once hired at Trader Joe's, you are handed the secret manual that you must never tell anybody about. Shh, it's actually not true. There is no secret handbook that employees get. All they do get is good training, and they always ensure that the employees know that the customers come first. They walk around, they're even willing to open up food for you to try, whether that be snacks, drinks, anything that you find in a six pack can actually be taken apart, and that way you're able to try a variety of different things, kind of like a build your own. Another one is about its pirate theme. Legend states that Trader Joe's was inspired by the pirate life, but in fact, Joe was inspired after visiting the enchanted tiki room at Disneyland, and everybody knows Disneyland makes everything great. One of the other myths that people think is that this is a local grocery store and it's earth conscious with their reusable bags and products. But in fact, unfortunately, this is not true. Trader Joe's, when you walk in there, you will see to the trained eye that there's a lot of plastic packaging that are keeping things fresh and firm. Obviously, we do like fresh produce and we like good fresh products. But with that being said, there is a lot of plastic and cardboard and small packaging that is actually used within bigger packaging. So unfortunately, Trader Joe's is not eco-friendly. However, they are working to improve that and to make things better for the environment.
Hello, my name is Cindy Cody, and I'll be presenting the espoused culture of Trader Joe's. Now, the espoused culture of a company is essentially the image they want to put forth into the world. This image can typically be found in their mission statements, values, and even advertising materials. Some of the Trader Joe's main statements include, quote, "We are committed to providing our customers outstanding value in the form of the best quality products at the best everyday prices." Additionally, they've stated, quote, "We want our customers' experience while shopping in our store to be rewarding, eventful, and fun." These statements portray Trader Joe's as a grocer that values customer value, low prices, and an exciting and fun atmosphere. Of course, it's very easy to simply say that a company will keep their statements and promises, but the true test of their integrity is seeing if they actually follow through with said statements. The following through can be seen in the enacted values, which thankfully Trader Joe's follows very well. Trader Joe's openly states on their website that they make the conscious effort to bargain with suppliers, buy products in volume, and charge no fees for displaying products on their shelves, which all leads to money saved for both the company and its customers. They also train their employees to be friendly and actively engage with customers. It's very common that you'll see employees helping customers check out and mentioning an item that someone picked up as their favorite, which sparks a pleasant conversation. They also give helpful suggestions to those who might be struggling to choose between items, which further boosts the feeling that they're really there to help rather than just doing what they're told to do. Additionally, the overall environment in Trader Joe's is very bright and colorful, and the employees regularly create the signage displayed throughout the store. The stock within Trader Joe's also rotates frequently based on customer demand. If something is no longer popular, then it'll be replaced by something new and exciting, which can encourage customers to fully explore the store every time they visit. Overall, the espoused values and the enacted values match quite well. Customer value is found in the bargains that are baked directly into the prices of the products, as well as the full transparency the company displays about their business practices. This customer value also translates into the low prices point of the espoused values since they sort of overlap. The lack of coupons and loyalty programs also sets Trader Joe's apart from most grocers, since they claim that it's not necessary to employ these tactics when the price is already at its lowest. Finally, the promised exciting atmosphere can be found in the rotating stock, fun employee signage, and bright colors throughout the stores. The matching espoused and enacted values truly set Trader Joe's apart from its competitors, and this consistency is what keeps their customer base loyal and satisfied. Thank you for your time. Now I'll pass it to Rebecca.
Trader Joe's has an interesting approach to leadership style. Managers have a lot of freedom. This distinctive leadership style began with the founder Joe Coulombe and his unique vision. When he opened the store in 1967, he had a deep belief that transparency was everything, not just for his customers, but for his team. At Trader Joe's, they take the decentralized approach. Managers are empowered to make decisions based on the unique needs of their individual stores. This includes choosing which items to stock and tailor marketing to fit the local community. For example, if a store in a certain location sells more flowers, then that manager has the power to stock more flowers and promote their flower section. Trader Joe's is known for their strong focus on leadership, development, and promoting from within the organization. There's a strong sense of ownership and responsibility that extends across the entire store team, not just management. Stores prioritize transparency and providing a clear and shared vision for all employees, which was Joe's original goal. At Trader Joe's, you will also see coaching in the management team. The commitment to internal promotion is clear at Trader Joe's. You'll see 78% of their assistant managers, which are called mates, started as crew members, and 100% of store managers, which are called captains, were promoted directly from mates. Their guiding philosophy is simple: make sure your troops know your plan. This strategy involves full disclosure of current conditions, listening to insights from employees at all levels, recognizing that results take time, and giving people the freedom to experiment. For example, if an employee wants to give their opinion when customers ask on a certain product, they are empowered to open that product and sample it so that they can give an honest opinion. Lastly, Trader Joe's takes a transformational approach. Managers inspire employees to be their best. They keep employees focused on the shared vision at each location. They help employees recognize their strengths and weaknesses. This allows employees with strengths in certain areas to support other employees, and employees that may have weaknesses to have the knowledge that they need and know where they need to improve. Leaders set achievable goals and expectations, always striving for long-term growth.
Trader Joe's has a really unique and effective team structure that helps create the friendly and effective environment the company is known for. At the base, we have the crew. These are the employees customers interact with the most. They handle registers, stock, shelves, organizes displays, and make sure customers have a great experience every time they visit. Next is the office crew. They work behind the scenes in areas like marketing, merchandising, and finance. Their work supports the store and keeps everything running smoothly. Then there are the mates, who are assistants to store leaders. They help train and guide crew members, making sure the store runs efficiently and that everyone feels supported. And at the top, we have the captains, who are the store leaders. They they are responsible for setting the direction of the store, developing the team, and maintaining Trader Joe's values and culture. Overall, everyone at Trader Joe's works together and supports one another to create a fun, positive, and customer-focused environment. Communication at Trader Joe's goes both ways. They use something that's called upward communication and downward communication. Downward communication means information flows from manager to employee, like giving updates, explaining goals, or reinforcing the company's culture and values. Upward communication goes the other way, which they do, and they encourage crew members to share their feedback, ideas, and suggestions that they have with managers. This two-way communication style helps makes employees feel heard and valued, and it also helps Trader Joe's consistently improve how they serve customers and how their stores operate. Overall, it's a team-centered culture where communication and collaboration is key. Now I'll be talking about how Trader Joe's handles conflict within the company. Even though there isn't much public information about their exact process, it's likely that they use performance reviews and team discussions to help solve conflict. This means that when issues arises, leaders focus on open discussion and collaboration rather than punishment. They encourage employees to share feedback during reviews so concerns can be resolved early and constructively. However, one notable area of tension has been unionization. Some employees have supported forming unions to seek better wages, benefits, and transparency. On the other hand, management has traditionally taken an anti-union stance, believing that their existing culture and compositions are already strong. This dynamic creates a balancing act, maintaining open communication and trust while addressing employees' concerns fairly. Trader Joe's invests heavily in its people to make sure employees are knowledgeable, confident, and motivated. For example, product training helps crew members learn about the origin and ingredients of the product they sell. This helps them give customers more personal informed recommendations, which is a big part of Trader Joe's unique shopping experience. There are also cross-functional training, which allows employees to work in multiple roles, from stocking shelves to running registers. This helps the team stay flexible and strengthens teamwork, since everyone understands different parts of the store's operations. Trader Joe's also has mentoring programs where experienced managers guide and prepare new leaders. Through this mentorship, employees gain both professional skills and confidence. Overall, these training programs help build a strong, motivated, and connected workforce, one that feels valued and supported as they grow within the company.
Hello, my name is Audrina Harmon, and I'll be addressing the decisions made within Trader Joe's as a corporation. The approaches that the company uses are the decentralized management. Stores do tailor both their inventory and their operations to fit their local communities. They also process under a autonomy at the individual store level. They have a product-driven buying philosophy, meaning that Trader Joe's aims to provide high quality and unique items to deliver exceptional value to their customers. Doing that through a variety of different practices, from customer feedback to employee engagement at a higher level. They have strategic alignment throughout their entire organization, just ensuring that every decision made and every product introduced or every new store that they bring into the neighborhood does align with its core and unique values, affordability, customer-centric mentality, as well as fitting that neighborhood model. They do use a great deal of customer feedback, bridging the gap between what consumers expect and what they're receiving as a product, good, or service. And then they do have controlled growth, meaning that they intentionally grow only what aligns with their company brand values and goals. Taking a deeper dive into those decisions and taking a deeper look at how Trader Joe's as a business operates, providing those key decisions. At a corporate level, they do have a small team in the office that is in place for additional support and high-level decisions. They could help make decisions on where new stores may be headed, what they're looking to do or grow as business, if there's a new procedure or process needed at a high level to help roll out across all of the stores. But they still do encourage and strongly practice that store-level autonomy as their main goal and practice for business decisions to be made, really giving that power back to the store captain or leader. With that store level autonomy, we do see the store manager or captain's ability to make autonomous decisions for their specific location. This could be with products that they choose to place on the store, the layout of the store itself, any unique kind of items that they bring in for holidays or other specialized events, meeting the needs of their local environment or neighborhood, making sure that they stay true to their vision and their alignment. They do have employees or store teams that are in place with an internal testing panel that help test products before they are rolled out to the floor, meaning that their employees provide feedback and are able to give that additional input to the team before products are implemented. There's also a team that travels within Trader Joe's where their sole purpose is to go out and find unique products that they think would be a great fit for stores across all locations and roll that out to the team as something new and interesting to bring to the table. Again, looking to find those high value, high quality, as well as unique products and bring them into the Trader Joe's facilities. And then customer feedback is a direct feedback loop to help ensure satisfaction and alignment with the customers, again, bridging that gap between what the customers are expecting from the company and what they're receiving as an end product. Meaning that from beginning to end, from how the store is laid out to how it looks to even the products that are placed on the shelves, are solely focused on how the customers perceive the store, what they're needing or expecting from the store, and then continuing to consistently provide that quality service to each and every one of their clients as they come through the doors.